Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wrestling Hooligans. I had to redo that for a second. I had to add us to the stage. But welcome. Say what's up, Vic.
What's the UT, everyone?
I jacked that thing up. I think I'm
Yeah,
bringing that bad juju from the other podcast I was on.
our sister podcast, Basketball Digest.
Basketball Digest. I'm still getting used to it. But yo, we got some new digs over here. Look at this.
Yeah, look,
Yes. Your boy's been working.
yeah,
With the time off, I don't got to be with the kiddos no more. I was like, yo, it's time to upgrade. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. We're making a podcast empire since we got a sister podcast with the basketball podcast.
Yeah, once he makes it big, we'll go on his Basketball Digest network.
Yeah, he said he's gonna have his own network, so
Yeah.
he said
um,
he's gonna have his own satellite on Main Street in Portchester.
I gave him uh what's gonna call it, our sister El Problema. He's been covering basketball, and I've given him some tips. Hopefully he covers it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Welcome back, bro.
Yeah, man. It's we did one last week, so but Pablo trying to catch up to us. Been doing 3 in 1 week.
That's because the finals are going on. After that, it'll be some shenanigans. Who knows what the hell we're gonna be talking about after that, man.
Yeah, then maybe you should do a Dark Side of the Ring for basketball.
Dark Side. Yo, they have one.
Yeah, I seen commercials.
Yeah, they have a Vice, and it's like I don't know if it's. I just know it's NBA. I know
Yeah,
the first episode they were talking about Sean Kemp and the Seattle SuperSonics. I didn't
yeah,
get to watch it yet though.
yeah. They're gonna do a Sean Kemp one, Allen Iverson one. What was that guy that used to be on the Cavs with LeBron that went bad? I forget. Uh, I don't remember. He used to go out with LeBron's mom.
Can't remember that dude's name. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Can't remember.
yeah. Whatever. I mean, you can do one on him. I think he's homeless now.
There we go. Nice little layout over here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get it, man. I mean, was there any breaking news this week?
Ricochet.
Ricochet, yeah, Ricochet supposedly got written off. Right, there was his last match before because of we talked about it last week. The rumors that he was not going to come back, he was not going to re-sign. I mean, who knows? I mean, will he leave? I mean, it's up to him. It's whatever he sees bet, but it could be maybe he's just taking some time until he signs back with WWE. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, everybody is they hate to see him go, but they don't want him taking Samantha with him.
No, you do not. Well, she's. Let's be real. She's doing an awesome job.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And no one wants to see those cakes leave.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think she's finally got her own thing going, and she's like the probably the best one they've had in a long time.
Hmm.
Lillian passed the torch to her, so
And she's doing a great job, man. I mean, she gets that emotion in it. The camera cut to her,
yeah,
and she's over there bawling and crying, and and she's really getting into it. And I like her her certain, I wouldn't say quirks, but her style. Like
yeah,
when she does like Chelsea Green, the way that she was doing it before, I was like, Chelsea, you know.
yeah.
But
I mean, it's probably better for her to not announce Ricochet anymore because then it seems like she had to be biased. But then he always loses, so she has to, how they did it with Logan Paul and Ricochet. She always had to announce the winner is always the guy that beats up her boy.
so this was the week before Actually, we're right now at a day before Clash of the Castle, right? They're
Yeah.
already there in Glasgow, right? But we're reviewing right before the Clash, right? So let's just start off with what they've been talking about this week. All right, Raw. We can talk about some of the highlights on Raw. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I know Drew came out,
Yeah.
right, talking his nonsense with Damian Priest interrupting him.
Uh huh.
Um, I'm still torn on what's going to happen over here. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on. Raw's been very entertaining, man.
Yeah.
With a lot of these storylines, um, and there hasn't been a CM Punk sighting in a couple of weeks.
Actually, I saw a sighting today in Scotland.
Today it's
Somebody took a picture with him in a Scotland airport. Or yeah.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So during the intro, you had Drew, right? And you had what's we'll call it, Damien, right? There was a stipulation to the match,
Uh
right?
huh.
That for the main event, saying that hey, if he could beat Finn Balor, that that the Judgment Day was going to be at ringside, and they made it an effort that Damian Priest, he's over there saying that he doesn't need him.
Yeah.
And it makes it sounds like it's almost the begin. They're planting that seed, man. They're planting that seed for the demise of Damian Priest and the Judgment Day,
Yep.
right? And we're gonna get into it because obviously, as Raw was going on, they laid in a little bit more in on that story. Next up, you had the Lyra and Valkyria versus Io Sky,
Uh huh.
right? Uh, Valkyria got the win. I believe it was the week before, right? And it was confusing because EO they had a good match. I'm not gonna lie, good
Yeah.
match. EO ended up winning, but then it was confusing afterwards because then she goes all in her little trance and then says that backstage she goes talking about that that things have to change, man.
Yeah. She's I think they're gonna go on a gimmick where she's just going crazy.
Just going crazy, huh?
Yeah. Asuka's injured, right?
Yes, Oscar's
Yeah.
injured.
Ah. Okay.
All right. So essentially saying that they're going to chainsaw. I don't know what's going on over here, man.
Yeah. I mean, without her in the group, the other two don't know what they're doing.
hmm And then you had also backstage, you had the nice little Dom returning back, and the whole Liv Morgan,
Uh huh.
what I mean, over there, and then leaving the freaking hotel card.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I mean that was it. Yo, man, I am so into this whole triangle between Liv, Dom, and Rhea Ripley.
Uh
Yeah, I
huh.
mean, it's exciting to see what Liv is coming up with,
Mm-hmm.
right? And to see where they're going at because we don't know. I mean, they could potentially go where you know, um, there's many rumors that saying that Liv's going to take over, right? But I don't know how that's going to happen.
I mean, technically, she hasn't even has she even had a match since she won the title. She
uh,
only comes out every week and just mess with Dom.
Well, recently, yeah. I mean, she had the match with Becky.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
after that,
But after that, no.
yeah. So they're just she's not on the pay per view tomorrow. So she was,
Mm. She'll be
yeah.
there though. She's gonna mess up something with I don't know.
Yeah.
She'll throw her face over there. Who knows?
No, well, Dom doesn't even have a match tomorrow, so
Yeah, you're right. So
uh,
unless Judgment Day's over there and then she come actually no, they're yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Now I'm starting to think about that. That's
I
horrible.
mean, it's gonna be a fast pay per view because 5 matches. I mean, Bailey and Piper Niven, Sammy, Chad Gable,
Hmm.
Cody Rhodes and AJ, Bianca and Jade against Alba Fire, and it's a 3 way with versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe
Yeah.
Stark, yeah,
Hmm.
and Damian and Drew.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I'm going back to this whole Liv Morgan Judgment Day. I really want to know what's going to happen, man, because like is i- is lit. I'm at this point right now. Especially since they haven't dived in deeper. I mean, is Liv going to be a part of the Judgment Day, or is this just her and Dom? And then they're gonna have that whole back and forth, and where I think eventually Dom will probably screw mommy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I'm hoping it'll be like that, and then it just looks like and then is the Judgment Day still around, especially if they you know they kick out Damien, because Damien's been talking about the last couple of weeks he could do it all on his own.
yeah, but what do you think Finn's angle is?
Finn's angle.
Yeah,
I mean, Finn has been given those facial expressions with Damian Priest every time he goes and says he doesn't need him.
hmm,
So he's given those facial expressions right now, and then later on the show, right? We found out that he took the hotel card.
yeah,
So if he took the hotel card, he's going to go over there and try to talk to her.
uh huh,
You know what I mean? And maybe try to say, "Hey, we're going to kick mommy out. Damien's out." You know what I mean? And that's going to be the new click. You know what I mean?
yeah, him, Carlito,
Yep.
McDonough,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's gonna be a weak ass Judgment Day.
yeah,
I mean, the only highlight of it, I mean, and it's probably not going to work as long because the whole Liv and Dominic thing. By then, I mean, what else is there? Once she conquers it, what else is there? It's not
uh,
really going to be.
well, that depends on the storytelling.
Yeah, we'll see where the storytelling goes from there. All right, they had LWO Braun Strowman, and then you had Dominic Mysterio, Madonna, Carlito. Right, the highlight of that was the straddling. The straddling of Liv Morgan on your boy Dom. He is one lucky SOB.
Yeah,
Did you see the memes go out there where it was like Dolph Ziggler and it was like, it should have been me?
yeah, yeah. I saw the. Yeah,
I
but
thought,
did he have an angle with the? He never had an angle with the Liv Morgan.
oh no, but it was just, I think what it was is just the fans saying it should have been me. And the
I
whole
mean, his angle was with Mandy Rose.
yes.
Uh,
Yeah. What's more call it? What else happened? Uh,
let's see.
let me see. Sami Zayn and Otis.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
yeah,
like I told you before with the Alpha Academy. I'm still riding with that. I'm very excited to see where they're going for over here. Whether or not Gable is going to come out victorious, whether or not the writing's on the wall,
yeah,
right? Writing's on the wall with uh, Alpha Academy and them of essentially turning on Gable. But are they going to turn on him where he affects this soon, like with him getting the belt, or afterwards?
yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
you should.
yeah. What do
Go
you
ahead.
think about Otis's reasoning? Why?
Oh, it was
Elizabeth?
perfect. It was
Yeah,
good. I
yeah,
I I was sold.
yeah. I will tear my eye.
He brought a tear to your eye.
Yeah. He said
I
he
was
bought he
sold with that.
lost
I
his
was like, you
speech.
know what? That's a good point there.
Yeah,
He was at rock bottom after he lost his money in the bank
yeah,
briefcase, and this guy's the only guy there, and you saw it though. I mean, you saw the progression as they were getting together, and they did the Alpha Academy. They were training together in the gyms, they were cooking together. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So you see that it's outside of the ring, right? Though they're close. So I like that whole part. Right now, I'm stuck at whether or not they're going to screw Gable at Clash, or it'll happen afterwards. I prefer it happen afterwards. Gable gets
yeah,
the title,
yeah,
right, and then all of a sudden he just becomes like the biggest prick.
yeah. I
You-
mean,
you-
then he has somebody protecting him. How usually champions do.
Yeah, and he's still so. Then obviously the rumors out there that he has what's that crew that's waiting in the back?
Creed brothers.
Yeah, the Creed brothers. So
Yeah,
I like that, right? Where essentially what'll happen is he gets the belt, becomes even more of a dickhead. They turn on him, and then boom, that's when the Creed brothers come over there.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about it on the predictions and see what are your thoughts on how this is going to end on the pay per view.
yeah,
Um, but that back and forth that they had, right? It's been pretty good, man.
yeah.
You know. All right, then you had Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Alba Fire, and what is it? Isla Dawn,
I
Isla,
like it.
Isla, right? It's Isla, right? Shayna Baszler, man. We talked about it before. She lost in Underground,
Yeah,
right? And then she's coming up over here, man. Such a dominant force, and she must rub people the wrong way, man. She ain't ever since NXT. It's a wrap for her now, bro.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. She's up there in age. I mean, she's just there and putting people over. That's it.
I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, her, Natty, and Oscar are like up there. So they're just there to put people over now.
And now, man, especially with these NIL deals, they're getting like some tip top freaking talent.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Natty was getting a good amount. She's been there like close to 20 years.
Yeah, and she trains a lot of them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So we'll
and
see.
she really better than all of them almost for like a person that been there for that long.
Uh, I mean, some people might say yes. I mean, I do. You know what I
Uh,
mean? But other people might think differently. You pointed out the age.
yeah,
That plays a part too. They want
yeah,
to attract the younger fans. You know. Um. So who was it? Who ended up winning this? Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark ended up winning that match. Right. This feels like something that they just put together. Right.
yeah,
Not really that much back storyline. I mean, it's all over the place, and they have that position in some of the other parts on WWE, on SmackDown, on Raw, where they got some storyline like the me chin.
yeah,
Yeah, the same thing. They just throw her anywhere.
yeah. So I mean, she's another one. I mean, she's not up there in age, but they just want to have her because she's really good in the ring and knows what she's doing. Maybe like a leadership role, so just to put people over.
Yeah, but does that shit? But that's the thing. They want the people. Everyone else though.
Yeah,
I mean, you want to be on the top, right? Michin hasn't even gotten the belt yet.
yeah,
You know, I can understand Natty. Natty's already won it.
yeah,
You know, so and she's been in here for so long, right? Not everyone's going to want to do that.
yeah,
That's one of the reasons why I feel that Ricochet is going to leave because he's still young. He still sees that hey man, I could probably carry something. I mean, he already had carried one whole wrestling company before when he was Prince Puma.
yeah. I mean,
I mean, I was watching it for Prince Puma. I told you, remember my nephews? They were loving it because of Prince Puma, man.
yeah, Prince Puma, and then After that, they had well, yeah, I mean, what's his name? Phoenix was there.
Yep.
The guy. Um,
Brian Cage Morrison.
yeah, Martin Cage. Even Chelsea Green was over there
Hmm.
fighting Phoenix's brother. What was his name? Pentagon.
Penta. Yep.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah. So I know that your boy Ricochet feels that he could probably do that.
Well, I mean, they gave him a lot of chances, man. It's just his mic work, man.
They say it's might work, but I don't know if they really allowed him to do certain things. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, I feel that you got to give him more mic time. They gave him a chance. They didn't feel like they knew it. You know what I mean? Felt
I,
that it hit, and then he's
I
got to
mean,
practice more.
they should have given him maybe made him a heel or something. See, maybe it's better for some people.
Maybe
They
he
gave him
needs
a
to take
chance.
acting classes because all the great people on the mic they take acting classes. Maybe that's something that he needs to do.
Yeah, maybe because you look at Chad Gable, man. Then a year ago we would never say he was like the best, probably one of the best heels.
Exactly. There's certain things that you got to learn. Next up, the match that should have been on a pay per view card, right? You had Dragunov versus Braun Breaker,
Yeah, that was a good
right?
match.
That was a
Yeah,
good match, man. I
yeah,
mean, come on, they've already they have history.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was a hell of a match. This is the point where you had the Ricochet interference,
Uh huh.
essentially.
Well, it was an interference. This is a save, or
Save. Yes. Yes. Well, I was talking more about interference as this is where he comes into the picture. But you're right
yeah,
though. It wasn't. He comes over there for the saves and then gets beat
yeah,
and then put through. No, not through a windshield.
yeah,
Yeah. And then you had Samantha over there crying. She played it so well, man.
yeah. Then ran with the cakes.
Yes, right. Oh my goodness, those photos.
Yeah,
And then went into the ambulance, and then essentially the day after, they said that he's severely hurt and is gonna have to take a couple. It's gonna be a while. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
And then people were going after her because some. I think she posted a picture of her and him, but
mhm.
supposedly it was an old picture. But then they're saying that she broke wrestling code and saying that Ricochet's okay. Like, I think it was old picture she posted,
Yeah, it
but
was only an old picture, and she explained herself afterwards. She's like, I posted the picture just to remember the good,
yeah,
remembering him, something like that, and everyone else saying, "Oh, well," he's like, that photo was like so long ago.
yeah. They're saying that she uh, broke wrestling code.
Fans they try to read into everything.
Yeah,
I mean, even we try to read into everything, we just don't get it.
yeah. I don't think we have time to go
Oh,
post see pictures of those two and then make conclusions of dumb shit.
I saw the photo obviously because I followed her on Instagram and all these other things, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm not over there like, oh my goodness, he should have been, oh, and that's like what she said. He was like, oh, Ricochet's fine and all this other stuff. I'm like, come on now,
Yeah,
guys.
you should be wearing a neck brace.
Uh, oh my goodness. Then you had Truth
Yeah.
backstage making matches with the APA.
Uh huh.
And it's hilarious because Miz was like, "Yo, where you?" He's like, "Where's Truth? Truth can't be by himself here. Bad things happen." And then gets a match with AOP, not
Uh huh.
APA, right? Um, they've been building up this group, and then boom, they can't take over, bro.
Yeah.
They've been building up the group, and then boom, like I get it. It was a fluke victory, right? They could always come back and then challenge them and then win it, right?
Yeah.
But when you're trying to build this squad and this team, right? It has to be different, man. It has to be placed different.
Yeah, I mean that seems like there's a job to New Day and Truth and Miz.
Yeah, they
They're
better
probably
not.
gonna, or I don't think they're gonna win the titles from them because Truth and Miz are over right now.
They are.
Yeah,
So we'll see where they go from here, man. But I'm definitely confused with that. Yeah, I mean, I know I know it's sad,
yeah.
because
Then you bring back Carrion with the bald Carrion, Carrion with the hairs to compaction.
all right, next up, you had the match with Drew McIntyre and Finn, right? There was a stipulation. They ended up losing, right?
Uh-huh.
Finn Balor ended up losing.
Yeah,
So I guess we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how
yeah.
that goes, how that affects it. Was it really going to affect anything?
I don't know. I mean, Drew. I mean, we haven't seen Damian Priest beat anyone like dominant. Like Drew actually beat Brock Lesnar in 4 or 5 minutes. But
That's true.
it's gonna be a dominating match, and then we'll see. I mean, we'll talk about that in the predictions wise.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in predictions. All right, cool. Let's go to the next show then.
Okay.
Next show, NXT. NXT just came off of um Underground,
Uh huh.
right? This past weekend. I know I ended up watching it. It
Okay.
came up on my X feed, and I was like, "Oh snap! It's on. Let's go."
Yeah. You saw the whole thing?
Yeah,
I only saw the last 3 matches.
yeah. So we ended up having a new NXT North American champion. Real good match.
Uh huh.
Your girls, my favorite going into it, So Ruka.
Uh huh.
She was the highlight of the match, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, doing all her these cutters, and it was uh, running up the cage and then the turnbuckle, and she had the
Oh,
highlight.
she got the Shelton Benjamin slash John
Yes, yes, she had the Shelton Benjamin moment during the yes,
slash John Morrison,
yes.
the hardcore.
That's exactly what happened, man.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. Um, but big up NXT. Right, they put on a pretty good show.
Yeah,
Um,
because
the,
NXT never disappoints even though they have 5 matches. So I'm guessing they're gonna have a good show for especially overseas tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, what are some big highlights? Yeah, Mi Chin. She has the opportunity to go for the North American Championship. She'll be the
Uh-huh.
first runner. She got all excited for that. Your girl who won it, right, Kalani.
Uh-huh.
Um, they gave a little bit more history. She came out. You can tell that she's a little green on the mic.
Yeah.
Definitely green on the mic. So we'll see where they go from here, man. They're going to give her time,
Yeah. I
right?
think at least
And
a
it's
month or two, or
yeah,
two, maybe two.
exactly. You had Gallus versus Wesley and New Kitsch Republic.
I mean, you talk about Mi Chin versus Thickums.
Oh
Wasn't there?
yes, Jada
Yeah.
Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then she came out, and that was
yep,
surprising. Mi Chin's the face, and then the Good Brothers came out to help her.
yeah. Jada Parker, man. Phew.
Yeah.
I watched that whole match.
Yeah, me too. I was like, this is like the week before your boy fainted in the. I want to know that was like a plant or something.
A plant in
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
perfect though. That
yeah,
was
it was. He's
that
fainted right there.
was
Me chin hit her in the butt.
yo. NXT has some some uh some bodies over there, man.
Yeah, they got some prospects coming up.
Yep, real, yes. Jada, definitely one of them, and she gets over on the mic, man.
Yeah,
I like it. She's raw.
yeah.
She's raw when she comes across on the mic, so I like it.
And then they got Lola.
Yes, Lola.
Yeah,
Lola's got that swag to her too.
yeah,
You know what I mean? What else? Who we have over here? Gallison, New Catch Republic.
yeah,
Then you had the reappearance of Wendy Chu,
yeah,
right? I like that. I like her new look. You know what I'm
yeah. I was
saying?
really tired of the pajama dumb stuff.
Yeah. So it definitely, I felt that it should be good. It should go over. We'll see where they go from here,
Yeah,
right? Um, so, but she had definitely had a good match. Cody Rhodes came into the building, right? He had that moment where he was with Lexus King,
uh huh.
Ethan Page,
Oh, that was at the end though, right?
yeah, Sean
After
Spears. Yeah,
after the
that was
truth.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah,
But he came in, surprise appearance, right? And he was talking about then you had your boy Trick come out,
uh huh.
okay? Your boy Trick inviting him to the cookout. You know what I mean? So you heard the memes they were talking about. What was it? Cody Raheem
Yeah.
Rhodes.
I love the one that they were sitting between Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Yo, Cody is so over, man, with some of these guys. And they especially when you see that he's from all these different races,
Yeah,
and he's over everywhere, man. He's the most likable guy.
yeah. Then they have a memes of him, his father, with the sweet sapphire. Then Cody.
And then yeah, but the photos though that he does with all those heroes, the pretty funny. And then he also is very generous. You saw the thing that he did with the people um in Africa, right? That didn't have a ring. He's and they were like wrestling in the mud, and he's like, "Nah, you need a ring for that." And made brought someone over there to build a ring for him.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So Trick asked Cody, like,
Yeah,
how do you deal with now that you're at the mountain? And it kind of implies say there's another mountain, and everyone was looking like at Cody, and I was like, yo. And I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that, i
uh-huh.
was I was looking at them side by side, and Trick's obviously a little bit taller, I was jacked, and I was like, yo, that would be an awesome match to watch. um but I know that's not going to happen. But they ended up saying that the number one contender will be from a battle royal,
Uh-huh.
winner of a 25-man battle royal, and they laid the implications out that it's not just going to be people from the NXT locker room, and it could be others. So immediately in my head, Moose came to my head.
Yeah,
Moose came to
yeah.
my
But I think if they do it, yeah, well, I could see Moose.
Yeah, but then I heard Moose put something saying that he doesn't want to be in NXT because he feels that he beat up a lot of the people on the main roster, and he doesn't need that, and he needs to go straight to the main roster.
Yeah, maybe it's a part of the thing because I think Moose and Trick would make a good match.
Yeah, but I know there's rumors that came out today that potentially
Well,
Matt
maybe.
Hardy. Then there were other rumors saying that WWE wanted Mustafa.
Oh, Mustafa would come back.
Yeah, they say they really like how Mustafa's changed, and I know Mustafa. If I was Mustafa, I'd be like, "Oh hell no, get me away from these jokers."
Yeah, but it would be just. It's not like they're gonna take him under contract or something just for
No,
the.
it's not. But if I'm look, I liked how they're doing this whole TNA and adding them in there, but TNA's not getting any wins. What how's that benefiting them?
Just a TV time.
Yeah, just TV time.
Raise
I
a
mean,
bigger
don't get
audience.
me wrong, they need it. They need it
Yeah,
because I
because
was looking at that
Jordan
card.
Grace on NXT, be like, who is this? Where she come from? And then people be watching TNA now. But
They
they
know
should have
who, but it's different.
gave her somebody better to go to TNA though. Like a bigger star than Tatum Pax, whatever her name is, because I mean they could have gave her at least Natty or something.
Yeah, I think I didn't feel like it's going well because they know everyone knows who Jordan Grace is. I mean, as soon as she walked in that door, people are already screaming. So the NXT fans know. Everyone else maybe not, but for Roxy to just get that win, yeah, I mean, like that, I was just like, man, I was not feeling it at all.
Well, at least there was interference. Wasn't a clean win.
Well, it wasn't. It was more distraction.
Yeah, distracting.
It was more distraction, and then she did a counter,
Mm.
which at first, when at rapid speed, I didn't see the counter.
Yeah,
I mean, it was because she didn't grab a hold of that head as much as you wanted it to. So
yeah.
at first, I was like, "What the hell just happened over here?"
Mm.
And the announcers had to explain it to me. And then when they did the replay, I was like, "Oh, okay, I see that."
Yeah, they came. Your girl, Lash by Legend came.
Oh,
Oh, not Lash by. What's her name? Dana Brooke. What was her name in the? What's her name in
Ash
Team?
by Elegance.
Oh, Ash by Elegance. Lash is the other girl.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the Singapore Cane match.
Uh huh.
Your boy Lexus King finally getting the win. It was they were throwing some shots, bro, with those canes, bro.
Uh,
They're throwing
so
some.
they would have put you and Shaji to shame.
Oh yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, your boy Dante Chen was definitely he left with some marks. Lexus King too. Lexus King ended up getting the win, right? But all that really stuck in my head is Dante Chen winning two matches before that, bro.
Mm,
And I was just like, this really doesn't feel like he conquered him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I get it in the whole storyline where they say, oh, but all I saw was two wins. They need to stop with these doing a three series and stuff like this, man. Because after a while, it's just like it doesn't work for me. I don't know. It might work for other people. But I don't feel that Lexus King got over on this. I saw
uh,
Chen going more over on this.
well, I mean, then again, who knows? I mean, Alexis King has a better gimmick. I mean, Dante Chin, I still don't
Oh yeah, yeah.
really,
Still don't
not
know.
really sold on
That's
him.
what I'm saying. Why you want to get this? NXT does that though. They always
Yeah,
do those wins where so they're prone to doing that. But sometimes it can hurt, and it takes longer for that person to develop.
yeah. But do you see any of the AEW guys that were with Cody winning that battle royal next week?
No.
Mm,
I mean, right now they're. I mean, if you trick getting another easy win, I guess you could put Sean Spears there.
yeah, I mean, he does have a better. He did, his gimmick was good, like his chairman gimmick, and then they kind of ruined it with him being
Yeah, being like some type of philosopher or something like that.
yeah.
Or
No, even in AEW, remember when he first got there, he was good. Then it was like MJF's side muscle, or whatever it was. Then he got beat up by Wardlow for like a year, and then he left for a year. And I don't. He, if they just go with the gimmick he began with in AEW, he'll be better in NXT.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that. He's got and they got to develop that character
yeah,
a little bit better because it's there,
yeah,
right? People are intrigued. People like it. right? But
and he has look now. Before he was just clean cut,
yeah.
but Ty Dillinger or whatever he was,
Hmm.
and now he's tatted up and he has the look.
Yeah, he definitely has the look. He definitely has the entrance, but there's a lot more to that. You got to be able to, you know,
I even think he has the mic skills. They just need to have a better direction.
the thing is, yeah, better direction because you have the chairman whole play, right? And then now he's like supposed to be some backstage savior or person that people should gravitate towards. No, that's not the type of character that he needs. He's a chairman. He need to be out there in the back swinging that chair on
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Instead, they got him feuded with this little guy. I don't even know the guy's name. The guy that was with the uh, trick. I forgot his name.
Yeah, Evan. What's his name? Evan. No, Josh. No,
Because I got him mixed up with the other guy that used to be there. He got let go. I think he's married to the
Von Evans.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, he had a return Eddie
Uh,
Thorpe.
I,
So
I never was sold on that guy, man.
I might not sold the, but you know when he had those promos going on, man, I was intrigued where they're
Yeah,
gonna
when he
go.
showed the old school wrestlers.
And you know the promos, and then he's over there, right? And then this guy comes out looking like the Lone Ranger, bro. You know what I mean? And then I started thinking, I was like, how can they make this guy better? Right? Because he was doing a twist where like his music and coming out, and he kind of like had like a little Indian dance, but it was kind of like a play with the beat that was going on with his thing. But the makeup, he looking like the freaking Lone Ranger over there, man.
Yeah, is he so he was I thought he was Samoan all the time, but he's Native American
Yeah, bro.
or Hispanic. I mean, I thought he was Hispanic for when I
Yeah.
first saw him.
Um. So going back to yeah, going. I mean, he was breaking down his history. I mean,
Yeah,
he's definitely comes from royalty, right?
yeah,
Wrestling royalty. Um. So let me tell you what I thought about this. Right, I was like, yo, how could they made this guy better? And you know what they should have did? They should have brought back um, a wrestler to be his manager.
yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Tatanka.
Yes. Bring back Tatanka as manager in him, right?
Uh-huh.
And you know, I think that would have been freaking awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, because and you know, Tatanka could be healed too. You know what I mean? He
yeah,
was healed for a while too, but you know, obviously they're gonna start him off as being a face right now. But I was more impressed with the person that that he was going against. What's gonna call it? Was his name Trevon Heights? I was
yeah.
more,
I don't remember his name, but I remember what he looked like.
yeah, Trevon Heights. I was more impressed with him than I was with Eddie Thorpe.
Yeah, I'm like never sold on that guy.
You know, and he has they're trying to put all this into. I'm telling him, you bring out Tatanka to be his in his ear. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It'd be freaking awesome. I thought that would have been great. You
yeah,
know?
and you get the Tatanka music. You hear that music of him yelling like an
Yeah,
idiot, and
yeah.
then I mean not like an idiot, but like a Native American.
Hmm.
you get the crowd behind you.
Yep. You had the match after that, Sean Spears, Javon Evans. Javon Evans, man, has been on a roll, bro.
Yeah,
He's been looking good. So young, so
yeah,
talented. He's only 20 years old, right? Um, then he had the match with the chairman, right? Chairman ended up winning, but man, that match was all Evans, bro.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean that's what maybe why he came over. He's like you getting paid all that money, you might as well just put a older, younger talent over.
and I think that's what it is, man. I mean, he's a lot older. I mean, you know, sometimes wrestlers just accept certain things. I don't know if it, you know, we'll never know. It's all a guessing game, you know. So I guess we'll see. Then you had Roxanne Perez over there.
Mhm.
coming out, calling out Ava,
Yeah,
right? And essentially calling out the whole NXT women's division.
yeah,
You know, I see what they're trying to do. They make I don't know. They make trying to make Roxanne as more bigger than I feel that she is. What are your
no,
thoughts?
no. I think she's one of the best wrestlers they have. I mean, they're just trying to make her a better heel because she's so likable. Because she was, and she's smaller, so I think she'll be good as a little small heel.
Mm.
The smaller the heels, and they can talk about good. They could,
I do know that as the months go along, and she'll probably get better, more, and might grow on me. You
yeah,
know, I mean, she does put on some good matches,
yeah.
right? So I'm gonna sit and wait and see how this develops.
Yeah, and you see, Booker T is supposed to be face, but whenever she comes out, he'll
Yo, Booker has me rolling, man, because when she comes out, when Lola Vice,
yeah,
Jada Parker,
yeah. What's the name?
he
Oh,
loses his mind.
what he say? Quack? No, no, not the quack quack. Well, what's he say when the cheeks come out? He has something. He says biscuits or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, but he's
And then what's his name? Vic Joseph was like, Booker's in the time, the biscuits time or something.
but
Shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
yeah, he says something like that. I didn't. Yeah, but but yeah, man, that was NXT, man. Excited to see where they go from this.
Yeah.
Right?
So, like, did they ever have a background of why Avon got this position? Like, it just
I
like
don't think
happened.
so.
They just
I don't,
disbanded that
maybe
other thing.
they just disbanded that, bro.
Yeah, those two left, and then they disbanded the whole thing. And your boy Gacy got nothing to do. And then the other boy left. He got released, right?
Yeah,
And then Alex, or no, Robbie E went on with now with Ava, I guess.
I don't get what they're doing with that. Right?
Yeah,
It's still kind of weird to having such a young GM. I was still torn right that. I just let it go.
yeah,
That's just something that I'm just not gonna understand. I'm like, is her wrestling career already done?
yeah, because she's bigger than most of the girls there.
Yeah, I'm confused as to that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. They just like what? How did she even get that job? You just one. She's a cult leader or something. Then she's
Bro, they didn't really explain it too well.
and then Shawn Michaels disappears too.
All right, let's go to the next one. Friday Night SmackDown. That was tonight.
Uh-huh.
They were live from Glasgow. Glasgow was that arena where they were in, man, jam packed,
Yeah, it was.
jam packed.
Every time they go
Um,
overseas, man.
yeah, and that crowd was rocking.
Yeah.
Was definitely rocking. Some wrestlers couldn't even talk through it.
Yeah.
What's gonna call it? You had the card. Let's see, Naomi going against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Um, Naomi, she ended up getting a win, right? Obviously, they were over there talking. She had a nice little outfit, the unicorn outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Bailey.
Everybody was looking at the Triple B.
Yes, the triple B was it was out. It
Yeah.
was out there tonight. You know what I mean?
I mean, that one didn't. Her best appearance was the Hall of Fame appearance, man, this year.
I was mad, man, because the cameraman
Uh,
didn't do her justice.
yeah, I think that guy probably came from AEW, man. The
No,
AEW.
they need the AEW of cameraman. That man, he
Nah,
be getting
sometimes
home.
they just miss the climax of the match, man. They be looking somewhere else. They look at the crowd, and then you miss the finish.
Well, you got to get the cameraman that's always shooting shooting the shots on the girls.
Yeah,
Whoever
like
that one
Tony
is,
Storm's cameraman.
yeah, whoever that is, you need to sign him, bro, because he
Yeah,
he would have had a full 360 coverage on the Bailey bubble.
yeah, or they need to go back to the TNA and get the beautiful people cameraman.
Mm. Yes, yes, right. But yes, Bailey came out in a skin tight suit, had the crowd singing her name throughout the whole night.
Yeah,
Kind of took away from the match, but hey, it's Bailey, right? Naomi ended up getting this win. Okay. Apollo Cruz versus Santos. They explained the history on that, right?
uh-huh.
And then we had a Santos during that match. We had freaking Corbin come out.
Yeah, I didn't understand with the connection. I mean, I remember during the match, I think I left the room and came back, and then your
Yeah,
boy
the
Corbin.
connection was is that he was in the backstage talking to Aldis and got interrupted by
Santos.
yeah, Santos and Legado, and essentially Santos was saying that what is this, charity?
Well,
Because Baron was over there talking about, hey, thank you for the chance. I went down to NXT, did my thing, and I'm more coming back up to the roster.
uh,
Um, so I guess that's where the feud's gonna be. His first feud's gonna be with Legado.
mm,
I guess they're trying to put him over as a face,
yeah,
right? He's still got that dark type music.
yeah,
That music hit, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" You
yeah.
know what I mean?
I love it when Pat McAfee just goes off on him. He's like, "What the hell is this bum ass Corbin doing here?"
Yeah, but
Even when that guy's, I think they were showing him doing the bowling competition. He's like,
mhm.
that damn bum ass. He did two strikes and he knocked all the pins down. He said he's still a bum ass. He just goes off on him, and then he does the NFL replay. He draws on the screen with the mark.
Mhm.
You remember that like a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
They're not gonna have that on SmackDown though.
no, they're not. I was gonna say, you had the Grayson Waller effect, right?
Yeah,
And I liked how they were trying to explain on how try to explain um the tag team champs, their recent little mishaps,
yeah,
right? So I definitely like that DIY. Still, man, I mean, they don't get no pop, but they got better
yeah,
as that segment went on, though.
yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, we'll talk about it in the predictions, but definitely there's a strain with the tag champs. You had Nia Jackson, Mia,
yeah,
and oh man, it's just like I swear it's like they don't realize that they have her on NXT because then she gets squashed by freaking Nia Jax.
yeah. And over like throwing coffee or water or whatever at each other
Yeah.
on a feud over that.
Yep. I don't get it.
Uh,
Uh, yeah. Right after that, you had the segment with LA Knight going to Logan Paul's house.
yeah,
You know, um, man, where's the brawl happening, man? He just quietly left the house.
yeah. He's just. I guess they're not gonna have any physicality till tomorrow.
Yeah, I like the whole him appearing in the pool and all that, but they just came out all nonchalant, man. No punches were thrown, no one was pushed in the water. I was just like, man, what the hell?
Yeah, it was just your boy LA's here.
Let's see. Oh, you had Kevin Owens versus Solo Sokoa.
Yeah,
Okay. The Bloodline, the other Jokers, they were banned from ringside because
Yeah,
when they jumped the Street Profits.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was definitely an interesting match, man. Kevin Owens was over,
Hmm.
right? Love Kevin Owens. Shout out to Kevin Owens. I don't know if I should get because man, he never wears his own merch.
Whose merchant was he wearing today?
Today he was wearing Scotland 316.
Ah,
Yeah. Doesn't wear his own merch. Even backstage, he's always now backstage. He has a heavy wrestling t-shirt collection, right? And he's always wearing different people. Today, I think he was wearing Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat,
mm,
right? But when he was walking to the ring, he had the Scotland 316.
nah.
Looked like, and before that, it looked like he slimmed down a little bit, man.
Yeah, maybe hanging out with Randy Orton, man. Like,
Speaking of Randy Orton came and saved the day for um, Kevin Owens,
yeah,
right? Because what's call it, the other Jokers they showed face.
yeah. Tamatonga and Aloha, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Oh, we did have some breaking news. One of the other family members, supposedly his name got trademarked by WWE.
Yeah, what's his name?
Talatonga.
Is it Tala? That's his name, Tala.
Think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was the one that came on AEW like a few years ago. Right?
Yeah. So they trademark his name. So it's about who knows. You know, I don't know where he's gonna go. Right. Obviously, they said that the time that he did going back to New Japan made it bigger. Right. There was a hiring freeze. Now he's back. He's going to be part of that bloodline. Right. So they're probably going to shoot him up straight to the main roster.
Is he one of their brothers or something? I mean,
He's part of that family. I don't know
oh,
the exact. I
he's
don't,
he's Hikolo.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, I guess so. Well, he doesn't use that name yet, but I guess.
But WWE trademark, I think what Tala Tonga, right?
Yeah, that's so Tamatonga and Tangaloa are his brothers.
Mm. But yep, so he's gonna be here soon, man. They got the whole bloodline over here now, man.
I guess it was all their dreams to wrestle for WWE.
Mm. I mean, rightfully so, man.
Yeah,
I mean, all their family members did.
yeah. Haku. I mean, Haku's the only. I mean, I guess his adoptive dad.
Hmm.
So he raised them all.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
All right, man. I know you wanted to break it down, man. I mean, Clash at the Castle tomorrow
hmm
at 2 p.m. Early start time. All right. Are you gonna watch it live?
if it's 2 p.m., I probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, before that, so what do you think of a Cody bringing all these people from AEW, man? What was
I think that
you know who the next person is? His boy.
nah, his boy just signed a contract.
Which one?
You're talking about MJF?
No, his boy Ricky Starks.
Oh yes, Ricky's coming.
He hasn't been seen on AEW for a while, and then they took Big Bill away from him. So
Yep. Ricky's coming.
doing that nonsense was Chris Jericho.
Yep.
Because
Ricky.
look at since Cody King, Jade. That was somebody he trained also, and
Mhm.
then I know what's his name? Uh, what's the guy that showed up last week? I mean, the chairman is actually his real life friend too.
Yeah. Chairman.
Uh,
Ethan Page.
yeah, Ethan Page, and
Yep.
then I don't know what the relationship with Brian Pillman Jr., but I'm pretty sure he recruited him because you're like look what he's doing over here. Look what he was doing over there.
Yeah.
So, I
Well, you
mean,
know what? I'm not gonna lie. I liked his gimmick before with the guy that he had.
nah, I didn't.
Um,
That shit was stupid.
yeah. I think well, and obviously he developed a new. They developed a new character from over here with Lexus King.
Yeah,
I like his entrance
yeah,
with the chair.
yeah,
That's special. That's special. Um, there are a lot of them now, man.
yeah. Little by little, Cody's bringing his uh his crew.
Well, good for them, man. They're gonna get a decent check, right? They'll always have that opportunity to, stay ready, be ready. You know what I mean? Out of all those three, who has the most potential?
Those three, I think Ethan.
Ethan.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because he was a star when he left TNA to go to AEW, and AEW just because he could play all the gimmicks like he had at TNA he was playing like Mick Foley three different gimmicks,
Hmm.
and it was just like AEW didn't really do anything with.
Yeah.
And then so Jade in the interview she said the reason her coming is because she's already like 30 and she's like she don't have she looked at she don't have that much time left and she saw that CM Punk and Cody. I mean, she really liked them in the AEW, so she said
Hmm.
she had to make that move and not resign.
Well, that's true.
She up there in age, so
Hey, if the big leagues call,
yeah,
right? You go,
yeah,
go. I mean, the WWE fans are mesmerized with what's with her.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Like you saw that TikTok I sent you. The dude who made a countdown of the top 10.
oh yes, the top 10
Yeah,
female.
Jay was number one on his list.
Uh, we got to do a separate show on the top 10.
Yeah,
I don't know. She wouldn't be on my top 10.
you know, what I mean? Oh well, we got to do top 10 current.
Current? Oh yes.
So that's what he did. I'm like, I don't know how Piper Niven was on his list, but like I don't know,
I
man.
mean, he's right though. He's got a point there, but you got to have one that's you know a little extra
Okay,
thick.
I would put Nia Jax before that.
Nia Jax.
Yeah,
I would do Nia Jax too.
yeah. Or even the Scottish girls, one of those. The other one,
Piper
the
Niven.
no, the other one, the tag team,
Oh,
Isla.
okay. But she's not thick though.
There she is. You talking about the other one that's thick? The other one is. One of them is.
Yeah, but that's not thick like this one. I don't know. They were
Well,
talking about like I mean,
yeah. Then we just go with Nia Jackson.
mm, trying to think.
Yeah, but I can't believe my girl Kaden didn't make his list.
Oh, Kaden, yeah, Kaden Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, we got to come up with that list afterwards. Not right.
yeah. Well, we'll do a summer list.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
the SummerSlam divas or something.
Do a calendar like they used to do back in the day.
Yeah, we could get our perverted friend from our sister podcast involved.
At the moment, yeah,
Yeah,
he'd be a good choice.
yeah,
We just have
perverted.
him, we just have him look down the alumni's page and see anyone's that he likes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we'll text him since we will get in trouble for doing it. Putting the
You know,
pictures.
I didn't know that Trish Stratus did Canada's Got Talent.
I didn't even know what the. I didn't know there was such a show.
Yeah, America Got Talent, in all these other countries, they have it. So
Oh,
they got America's Got Talent, Canada's Got Talent. British Got Talent, Romania's Got Talent, uh,
Oh, wow. Let me
and
see.
all these other.
Canada. She's a judge on that.
Yeah,
Let me see. Currently,
I don't know. She's current.
okay, they got Steve Macchio, Misha, Martin Short, Lily Singh, Howie Mandel, Carno Official. Oh, Trish Stratus is one of them.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I don't know how long she was a judge, but
yeah,
and then Shania Twain, she's Canadian.
yeah. They have that. There's a. There's this comedian that comes on my Facebook feed. She's on there too.
So Lily Singh,
Yeah, her.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's over there at WWE shows.
Yes, she's at the WWE shows too. Yes.
Uh,
She I turned it I was looking over something and then Trish Stratus came on and I was like and I was looking at America's Got Talent. It was for something actually no, I know now. Lena likes the song Dance Monkey.
oh yeah, my daughter does too.
Yeah, so she loves that song. And I was trying to show her the real video. So I
Uh-huh.
went on YouTube and I searched the real video. I was trying to get the real video, but we ended up seeing. Yeah, I ended up showing her the real video, and she's like, "What? This is it?" I thought it was hilarious, right? And then we started seeing when you do the search on YouTube, there was America's Got Talent, and there was this one little girl that did the same song.
Mm.
And then when I clicked to the next video, after I saw the girl do that, I saw Trish Stratus on Canada's Got Talent.
Okay, I'm looking at the judges now. Trish and Lily Singh both did seasons 2, 3, and 4.
Yes.
And then Howie Mandel's still there. Your boy Cardinal Official still there. Lindsay L. I don't know what that is, but Cardinal Official, I remember.
Yeah. But when I saw, and that's when I saw Lily, I was like, oh man, she blew up, huh?
Yeah.
She definitely blew up. Um, but yeah, I was surprised about that. Did Trish Stratus make his list?
No, I know his was the current wrestlers.
Our current wrestlers, yeah. So we would have to do a show where it was of
Yeah, I mean,
all time,
uh,
and then
and then
one.
we'll get hate. We don't have Michelle McCool on there.
Oh my god!
We get hate from your boy and Undertaker.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, man. I get tired of hearing the Undertaker talk, man.
Well, I don't listen to his shows, but I see clips in there, so that's
Yeah, I
why.
see clips.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
he
mean,
says
just
best. I say this week people talking about his favorite opponents were JB on Eddie Guerrero.
mm,
He said, I mean, overall it was Shawn Michaels, but his
yeah.
favorites were messing around with his Eddie Guerrero and JBL.
Very wrong, JBL. I don't even remember those matches, bro.
Eddie Guerrero, he did it when he was American Badass.
Yes.
JBL, he was a face.
Uh,
I see on TNA right now. Moose's crew is at the Hardy compound looking for Matt Hardy.
oh man. But yeah, Moose had those comments I told you about earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which, hey, I like it, man. I like it.
I
You
mean,
know.
it probably a gimmick because they got working relationships. So just because he's the world champion, he's a heel.
Yeah. All right, let's break down this card, man. I
Okay.
mean, it's gonna be fast. It's only um, five matches on the card. All
Uh-huh.
right, you got the card up.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go with the first one.
Okay. We got the Triple B, Big Booty Billy
Mm.
versus Piper Niven with
Uh,
Chelsea Green on the side.
I like the fact that Piper Niven got a match in Glasgow. I don't see her winning Bailey this often, bro.
No, I think Bailey's gonna win, and Piper's just gonna just beat her down, so she can just look good in her family, in front of her crowd.
Yeah, crowds are ready to rock, and for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um, so we'll see how it goes. It's good that we talked about this before, right? Because I think the last time when they were in Australia, they didn't have Bronson Reed over there. They didn't have. They had what's her name on the opening. The opening card. What's the other Australian wrestler? Part of the way. Uh,
Oh, Indy.
yes, Indy. Indy
Uh,
was able to get on the card. Um, but the Bronson Reed was a huge miss, I feel.
uh,
You know what I mean? So it's nice to see that.
well, that's because his wife was having a baby or something.
Well, that happened afterwards, though.
Oh, okay.
Remember that. Originally, he wanted to get on the show, but then then the aftermath was that he's like, "Hey, I was put off the card, but it was a blessing in disguise." So he saw the good about it. But let's be real,
Yeah.
he should have been there.
Yeah, but if he was going to been there, I don't think he would have won. So.
No, he doesn't have to win though.
Oh
He just
yeah, just to be on the crowd.
just
Yeah.
to be in the crowd.
Just like how Selena Vega got a missionary position by mommy in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. For
Yeah. I was like, man, they got why would Rhea got a pinner like that in front of her mom?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If I was the parent, I'd be over there like,
So this is what you can do traveling around the
yeah,
world. Too?
don't let it be one of our parents, bro.
Uh,
With me, I would just be like, don't let it be our parents, man. They'd be like, oh, so this is what you're doing over here, huh?
like if they saw like do you remember when Edge and Lita versus Tommy and Beulah? Have you seen
Hmm.
that? Edge pinned Beulah with a missionary position. I was like, man, you ever did that? Man, you would have seen the chocolata come up.
John Clitta and I'll be going. I'll be written off the storyline.
You said they're going to be like, we let your parents sit in the front row, and this is what they do.
And the worst part is that my parents wouldn't be able to understand that. Hey, that's the business. They'll be probably pissed off that that I was in the state. They'd be like, "And you lost right in front of us," and they remind me that for the rest of my life, bro.
He said, you told us to come all sit on the
Yeah.
front.
It'd be it'd be the opposite, bro. It would be what parent did that? I'm trying to think of a parent that was on that came to one of those matches and was disappointed with their. Was there one? Was it the no? It wasn't the Miz.
Mrs. Dad was there.
I know he was there, but I'm trying to remember if there was a instance with that, but I can't remember right now. All right, so so you don't have Piper winning, right?
Nah.
No.
I think she'll be standing tall. Probably beat down Bailey, her and Chelsea afterwards.
Well, after what we heard at SmackDown, she, she's not the favorite, bro. They were screaming for Bailey and doing that whole song
Uh,
all through Naomi's match, bro.
uh,
So it's gonna. I think she was gonna get a pop, but Bailey's is gonna get even more of a pop, bro.
yeah.
You know. All right, let's go. Let's go on with the next one.
Okay, let's see. It's your boy Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable with Otis, Akira, and Maxine Dupree.
Mm, I think we talked about how I want this to go.
Yeah.
I want Chad to win.
Yep.
Okay, I need Chad to win. I need him to turn into the biggest prick, where
Yep.
then essentially you have his first challenger most likely going to be Otis, you know, and so yeah, that's where I'm going. Uh, that's what I want. But I'm not writing the shows, so I'm gonna say that Chad doesn't win, and then they'll continue other storylines somewhere else and not take the belt off. What are your thoughts?
I think Chad does win and gives Sammy the rematch at Raw, and then Otis gets involved, or even Bronson Reed gets involved and costs him the match, and then that's it for Sammy. Go do something else, and
Okay.
then I don't know. He'll get another challenger, maybe Sheamus or somebody else, even Kaiser.
Kaiser will look good with that belt, bro.
Yeah, the Ken doll.
Yeah, Kaiser will look good with that belt. I really hope that he gets it.
Eventually they're gonna have Tiffany and Kaiser both win one title at the same time, so they can have that couples uh photo shoot.
We'll see. I mean,
Yeah,
they Tiffany definitely breakout star is going to be the breakout star of the year.
yeah,
Kaiser, he's just starting, right? Just starting. He's got a big win off of Sheamus, so we'll see where he goes from here, man.
yeah. And then she'll definitely be on the calendar, the SummerSlam calendar.
Yeah. On the SummerSlam calendar, I don't know. Mine's, my calendar tends to be a little bit thicker.
Yeah,
They might be some of the ones that we've been talking about recently.
yeah. I mean, no, but it has to be we might have to make a main roster calendar and an NXT calendar.
NXT has their own, bro.
Yeah,
NXT has their own.
they got five from SmackDown and five from Raw.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like. Well, no, it has to be 6 and 6.
By six.
Yeah,
Oh, 12 months. Okay.
yeah,
No, well, yeah, I was thinking top 10. Okay, but you can do top 12.
yeah. If we're gonna do a calendar, we got to do it that way.
I don't know if we can do it. Is there 12 even in NXT?
Yeah, that's
Is
12.
there? Okay.
That's
Or we
12.
got to do veterans or alumni.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, is what's her name injured still? Nikita Lyons.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen her making appearances, but I think she's injured still.
Damn it. Damn it, Nikita.
Yeah.
She's
Well, she
done.
be on the. She can still make the calendar.
Oh, she definitely making a calendar. All right, here we go. Next matchup.
Yeah, she's only 24. So when did she start in WWE? I thought she'd been there for a long time.
Who's that?
Nikita Lyons.
Oh wow.
She started wrestling in 2018. Women of Wrestling. She signed with WWE in 2021.
Mm.
She just made the threshold, man. 1999 she born. 1999 August 5th. Right when we started like 12th grade.
When you get old, man, you do this. This makes it a little bit more sicker, bro. In my eyes, I'm 24, bro.
Yeah,
In my head, I'm 24, B. Oh man, no, no, no. Oh man. All right, next matchup.
let me see. Cody versus AJ.
Cody's winning it, obviously, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, you're not gonna take it off him this fast. I already shedded my hate on having to go back to this again, right? Yeah, if you're gonna go back to this, it could have been a while, right? It should have been someone else. This is what's gonna make his title reign not as great by what they're doing, what they just did right now, bringing AJ Styles back into the fold.
Yeah.
You know, because people are debating. They're already debating whether or not Cody's has the best reign, has a better reign than Damian. And a lot of people are saying Damian has the better one.
Mm, okay. Yeah. If it's different because of different challengers.
Yeah.
I mean, but Cody, who did Cody fight before AJ? Logan Paul, and then Damian Priest fought Jey Uso, and who was the other person he beat? Uh, I don't remember. I
Mm,
mean, he's fighting Damian Priest. I mean, Drew McIntyre now,
yeah.
but I kind of want AJ to win, but you're not gonna win.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
There's no way that you're going to take this belt off of this guy.
yeah, it's too early.
Not this too early, man. I mean, I could, at the earliest that you could potentially take this belt off is SummerSlam, but I don't even see that happening, bro. I see the belt potentially coming off on WrestleMania.
I don't think that long. I think maybe Survivor Series between Survivor Series and Royal Rumble.
Who's challenging him?
Huh?
Who's gonna challenge him? Who do you think he's gonna lose it to?
Uh, let's see who's on SmackDown.
Obviously Roman, who's gonna come back soon, but
Yeah, not
but
to Roman yet.
but yeah, because Roman's gonna be deep into the bloodline.
Yeah. Uh, let's see. Maybe if they build up LA Knight the right way.
LA Knight's going for the US title.
Yeah. I mean,
I think that he has a good chance of winning it too.
yeah. I see. Well, are we? When's that match happening? That's next week or something. They were saying.
Next week, I think. Yeah,
Yeah. But
I mean,
that's on.
it'll happen on the pay per view. I don't think it's going to happen on regular television.
Uh,
You know what I mean? But yeah, you still didn't come up with it. That's why I'm like, I don't know, man.
uh,
Rock, would the Rock take it off him at WrestleMania?
I don't see. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna hold it for a year.
Okay, then who?
I gotta
Randy
see.
Orton. Randy Orton.
Yeah, I can see that if he has a heel turn.
Yep. Randy Orton's one.
Let's see. Who is the top? I gotta see SmackDown roster.
All right.
Um, is anybody injured? Current roster.
I mean, there's one individual. He hasn't shown face yet.
No.
For that won't happen. That won't happen.
Yeah. Unless I would like to see Bobby take it off him. If he ever can.
Bobby, they don't even know what they're doing with Bobby right now.
Yeah.
They don't even know what they're doing. So, like right now, I don't see someone over there, bro.
Yeah, looking at the SmackDown roster, there really isn't. But have they ever explained why Nick Aldis is not wrestling?
He's a producer right now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, because if some way he turned into a wrestler, I could see him taking it off him. Because I'm looking at the roster right now, there isn't really besides AJ or Logan Paul. Uh, that's even credible to even beat him.
Mm. Well,
I mean,
might have to wait until later, bro. Solo,
nah,
too early, right?
Yeah. Plus, not the WWE title. I mean, the other title they'll throw to anybody, but this title they is sacred.
And they just did the draft, so
Yeah.
it's not like Braun Breaker can come over here and get it.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one.
So WWE website it shows Cody has two titles still. It says WWE Championship and Universal Championship. It's two separate titles.
That's weird.
And then Damian Priest has one title. Sami Zayn, Logan Paul, and everybody else. Andrade has the Speed Championship.
Andrade's on. Well, no, he wouldn't be. He's not heel right now.
Your boy Tony D'Angelo has the Heritage NXT Heritage Cup.
Yeah. All right. Wow. We haven't found someone to take it off Cody, man.
Unless your boy Brock comes back.
I mean,
Yeah, he has a revenge tour coming back.
wouldn't be Baron Corbin.
Come on, man, Baron.
All right. What's the next match? So we got Cody winning. Next one.
Yeah. Even though AJ looked like a monster coming,
Yeah.
he must have like did the
AJ Styles could have been one if they did it in like 6 months.
yeah. AJ Styles looked like he did like 1,000 pull-ups and push-ups before he came out. This is on SmackDown today.
Jack. He had the striations and everything.
Yeah,
Striations in his shoulder.
yeah. I'm like, God damn, these guys. He's like 10 years older than the Good Brothers, and coming out looking like
All right. What's the next one?
that. Belair, Jade and Bianca versus Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark.
I want Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark to win it. I want them to win it. I could see WWE giving it to Alba and
And
Ida.
you think the Bianca and Jade reign be over that fast?
Personally no. Personally no. Um, I'm just trying to think right now. If you were to put a gun to me, I have Jade and Bianca because they haven't started that rift yet. Because the rift is going to happen, so they
Yeah,
haven't started it yet. So it doesn't make sense,
yeah,
you know. So I have them winning.
yeah. I mean, I don't mind them doing a fast, they lose at the pay per view and they're winning back at SmackDown or something. Just like I wouldn't mind that happening with Cody and AJ. AJ wins it for a month or something and lose it back to Cody.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of just to have AJ hold the title for like a month.
We'll see where we go from here, bro. I still don't know who's going to take it off them. All right, next up.
Yeah, my favorite main event: Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
Well, we talked about what we thought was going to. Well, I talked about what I thought was going to happen. CM Punk get
Mhm.
involved, right?
Yeah,
So that means he's not winning it,
yeah,
um, which is a bummer because it's 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 meant to him for him to have like some crazy moment,
yeah.
you know, especially in his hometown that you're not gonna. He probably won't. He'll probably see it again when if he's still around in like 10 years.
No, I think that they're gonna do United Kingdom at least once a year
Yeah.
now because they did it last year. So
So they ain't going back to Glasgow.
who knows?
Yeah, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Um, so who do you have winning?
I think Damien is still like over. He's just developing this character. So yeah, CM Punk's gonna cost him the Drew the match, or Drew wins it and then him and Punk feud over the title. But no, I see Damian Priest retaining.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, it's going to be at 2 p.m.
Yep.
So that's awesome start time.
So your 2 p.m. is mine 1 p.m.
Yes.
So 1 to 4, I guess I gotta watch.
Yep. 5 matches. Let's see how they go.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm excited to see how the fans react. But we had already an insight with Friday Night SmackDown today. You know what I mean? But
Uh-huh.
I think that's going to wrap it up for us.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
good.
Awesome podcast today, breaking down the weekend wrestling. Make sure to follow us on YouTube at Wrestling Hooligans, at Wrestling Hooligans on Facebook, at Wrestling Hooligans on Instagram. All right. And at Wrestling Hooligans on Twitter. All right. Appreciate it. We're going to come through. It's up to him. It's up to my co-partner when he wants to do if he wants to do a Clash of the Champions afterwards. Probably not. He probably wouldn't want to do that.
Tomorrow you probably do the basketball podcast, right?
Oh yeah, I might be doing that too. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see. And
Yeah.
let's see if Uncle Howdy shows up the neck on Monday.
Oh, I think he's gonna show up on Monday.
I'm excited because have you been following?
No, I haven't. I just try to explain, let people explain. I'm not gonna go
I
look
went
up barcodes and stuff.
I went down the rabbit hole
Uh-huh.
2 weeks ago, and I was looking at all the different videos and all the different he's put out so much content. It is crazy.
Yeah. I just don't want to go down the rabbit hole and then get disappointed when you don't show up. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's true. We don't know if he's going to show up. That timer might be done, but who knows what's actually going to happen. But I'm excited to see. It's supposed to happen on Monday.
the
Monday.
18th.
So that's going to be a lot of the WWE is going to get a lot of hits.
Oh, so Monday's the 17th.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. So, uh, I guess the next time we'll come, we'll explain whether or not he's actually shown up,
Mhm.
whether or not chaos and a massacre occurred. But outside of that, I'm excited. All right, guys. Have a good one, and peace out.
Eat you later, guys.
Eat you later.
Uh-huh. Until
Peace.
we eat again.
Until there we go. That's the correct one. Until we eat again.
Well, you can use it in any context, according to Jay Uso,
Uh, yeah, whatever.
the master, the master eater.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right, later.